the lighting is great here. I should do this more often. Right? So we're basically talking about the body's constitution being at a cold, right? So Yoni steams is basically like your Temescal. Like if you can't afford a Temescal, you don't know what a Temescal is, it's pretty much going into the bosom of the great grandmother with hot stones, herbs, and steam, and you're doing this for 8 hours or more. Um, and it's the most beautiful thing ever. This most intimate thing that you can experience with your body, with earth, and there's so much to, just um, feel, and like, is that a chicken in the house? But right. So I pretty much call Yoni steam a Temescal for the Yoni, and what it does is bring like heat brings flow, right? So you're sweating, like that's flow. Right? And this type of flow doesn't feel exhausting, draining whatsoever. Like you feel renewed, you feel inspired, you feel creative after this. So if you feel like you've lost your spark, your anything, like sit on that steam. Go back to the great grandmother, sit on that steam and yeah, just feel more connected to yourself. And I feel like with coldness, like you're not trying to connect with anything, let alone your body, let alone anything else. You know what I mean? So like with this warmth, like you're truly like getting more connected with your body. And then, like when you're cold, like you're just like, man, I don't want to do anything. Right. But once you get over that hump and you actually warm up your body and your cells, like you actually feel like lighter within yourself, and not holding on to a lot of things like I was saying previously, right? Okay, let's give it a little light. Previously that the heart is connected to the womb, right? So you no longer feel so cold hearted, like you are actually more warm, more soft, right? So like you're being soft with others and whatnot. Um, and you're not just being so like cold and calculated, like, it just feels more harmonic within yourself. Um, oh, that's what's being done. Okay, I think like my cleaner is here cleaning the fridge, and we changed fridge, guys. Talk about being cold, right? It was a hot day today, and we had no fridge, so it's just been it. We honestly, it's just a storage for us at this point. I mean, isn't it? Isn't it? But like, it doesn't last long, for it to like really make a difference for us. But yeah, it's been cold recently, right? For me, and just like steams are like what literally gets me like moving, warmth, other than just like putting a sweater on, but like feeling that warmth from inside, right? So like, when you're finally like warm and then like mucus comes out, or like you go for a run, you start moving and mucus start coming out because you're warming your body from the inside, right? So in this time and age, like not a lot of people are moving like that, I know that we're changing things around, and thank God. But it's like very desk jobby, unless like, you're like blue collar, but like white collar is like you sitting down for most of the time, sitting down once you get home, sitting down in the car and all of that. Like it's not a lot of movement, so it's a lot of like just stored coldness. And sometimes we wonder why like the world is just so cold, and it's just like because our organs are cold from the inside. And truly having that profound moment where I felt like eureka, like this is it. This is it. And sometimes like, you don't realize like why you do certain things. You're just like, oh, okay, like, this just makes me feel good, you know? Um but it's like, a science to things, right? And that's why I love how these ancient healing health systems back in the day did not make things too complicated to even like understand, where it's just like a 5-year-old can understand the importance of this. It's amazing. It's like you don't need to learn like all these terms to truly understand the reason why like the blood is moving so sluggish, or like having a hard time building itself and whatnot, being like thick and juicy because it's cold, because your heart I was gonna say because your heart is cold. No, because like our body's constitution is cold, right? Although it's like, oh, I'm sweating, this and that, blah blah. It's just like just get under that steam and just warm up. Just warm up, girly. It's the best thing that happened. Like it's warmth. And like I don't know, like recently it just feels like it's just always cloudy. It's like, where's the sun? The sun is there, always a clear sky somewhere. um but yeah, so to combat that, all of that engineering stuff. Warmth, warm teas, warm foods. Like, forget that cold food, man. Forget it. Forget it. Like, at some point, like, I feel like the older we get, like, you're only young, so you're young all the time. It's the youngest you're gonna be, in this present moment. Thanks for, being here young with me. But, what was I saying? Yeah, so the younger we get, the older we get, um, you realize like how sensitive your body is becoming, or you're becoming more aware of your organs and where it needs, oxygen and whatnot. It be well like that. Hunter x Hunter. Was it Hunter x Hunter, or I'm thinking of another one? Um, but like that reference was basically like this character could literally be like um doing breath techniques for the kidneys, for the heart, for the lungs, for the, what I mean, and like get the left lung to breathe, then the right, then um and all of that. So it's amazing. um but yeah, like the younger and older you get, like you become more sensitive and aware of your body and what it needs, and you can't lie to yourself anymore. And your body's like screaming at you, and if you're not listening, like you're screaming at other people, because your body, like, you know haven't learned how your body talks, and your body usually talks in images. So it talks to us in our dreams as well. Anyway, so this is your sign to get this Yoni Steam guide for free. And you can also purchase my favorite Yoni Steam box um, where I do travel with it, go anywhere with it. Like, got no excuse. Got no excuse. Before bed, before you go to work, just love on your womb and love on your body, you know. Um, Enjoy that herbal infusion to, you know, combat cold, nourish your body with warmth, with a steam, herbal infusion steam. Um, yeah, so anyways, this is all due to low iron, in the body. Um, and like, you've tried the iron pills and everything. I just want to let you know, like, this is it. This is it. If you're wondering why your hands and feet are freezing, it's because the cold is literally trying to escape from these exit portals, um, and which are hands and feet. Um, yeah. and our body's just trying to like stay warm from the center, which is our gut. So also I do have an enema affiliate link, to get your discount. I do have an affordable one, and I also have a premium one, um, to help get rid of this waste, not help like truly like do it, like do it. Well, yeah, help, but really do it. Take out this waste that is literally like obstructing our flow, like for instance, like no one considers how the mouth is connected to the anus. Like it's like what you put in, you put out. If it's not coming out, there's a problem. And yeah, like and it's slow and it's cold. It's slow and it's cold, So invest, invest in these beautiful ancient tools that our ancestors have been doing. So, we're just holding on to our ancient torch, our ancestors passed on to us, that it's not gonna go away. It's not, because it's so simple. It's that simple. um yeah. So let me know what you think about this, or don't like, dislike, subscribe, comment, share with your friends, and always check the link in bio for whatever gifts that I didn't mention, that you know that I will share my link in bio. Anyways, homeless.